This is the business model of EasyJet by Barzan Fatula, Toby Morrison, Ben Cowles, Joshua Beercroft, and Antoine Martinet. Behavioral economics is about understanding how individuals make economic decisions when faced with social, emotional, and cognitive situations that influence their choices. This means that companies use it to design more effective marketing strategies. We will look in detail at the different actions and decisions, their effectiveness, and the improvements made to optimize them. EasyJet operates with a dynamic pricing strategy, attracting customers with their low-cost flight tickets, but making customers pay additional fees, such as where they sit, how much luggage they bring on the plane, which is a clear example of the decoy effect. They also advertise different car rental companies, and they receive a percentage of this profit for anyone that hires a car via their website. This is just a ploy to generate more revenue, of course. EasyJet uses multiple strategies from behavioral economics to encourage customers to book flights at specific times and prices. An example of this is using dynamic pricing, which will adjust prices based on demand and supply. This can take advantage of the customer's urgency and panic, booking tickets in such short notice. As shown by the chart, as the risk of not leaving on a flight becomes higher, the price changes also increase, and the fare decreases also decrease, taking advantage of the choices the consumer has to make under more risk. EasyJet offers multiple options and takes advantage of price anchoring, which encourages people to buy their service and by offering expensive options next to it. EasyJet does this by offering a high-priced option of Flexi to make the price of standard and essentials more appealing to the consumer. This can influence people to buy based on their pricing and marketing strategy. EasyJet additionally uses price bundling to encourage people to book their entire holidays through them. This encourages people to book through EasyJet just for the mere convenience of doing it all in one place. The EasyJet method of pricing strategy is heavily effective, as in their latest finance, it shows that they've had an increase in passage revenue of 1.2 million from 2022 to 2023. This increase in their revenue would allow the company to travel to other nations, hire more staff, and purchase large planes to fill more customers, demonstrating that the firm's marketing strategy does attract customers. There are improvements to the marketing and pricing strategy. Firstly, a loyalty program can help influence people to stay with EasyJet rather than going to other companies such as Ryanair. This can help EasyJet stand out over competitors and encourage people to use EasyJet's website rather than flight aggregators such as Google Flights. Although price matching may result in lower prices for flights overall, it will allow EasyJet to be massively competitive compared to other airlines in the long run. Employee benefits help to incentivize workers to work harder. Share options, as mentioned earlier, give employees a stake in the company, allowing them to feel that if they don't work hard enough, they themselves will lose out on potential gains rather than the company itself. Moreover, this helps reduce employee turnover. Due to these share options received, they feel like they're valued more and are a part of the company, leading them to stay with EasyJet. And here are some links to behavioral economics where by offering share options to their employees, this mitigates the principal agent problem. These employees are now shareholders, and it is now in their best interests to help the firm succeed, to help make more profit. Now there is, of course, this idea of the orange spirit, which is like their motto. This seems cliche or even cringeworthy to some, and it is. However, when it comes to high-pressure situations, people forget about these preconceived notions in favor of the support that a team can bring. This mentally strengthens workers that they will always have this support behind them. We can model this as a game tree, where standard theory suggests that the two agents will choose the Nash equilibrium of LL to maximize their utility for the least amount of effort. However, because this is a repeated game, there are other variables at play, such as share options and the orange spirit ethos. The players will actually end up at HH, which will lead to a high utility payoff in the long run, and people in the company will want to work with them again. Choice architecture is the process of giving customers the right to choose certain aspects of their journeys, such as baggage allowances and seat number, while also pushing them in a certain direction. This illusion of choice plants a seed of control into the minds of consumers, giving them this false power so they have more confidence with their purchases. However, we know that EasyJet just as easily can take away this power. Methods like social proof often seek to increase sales and popularity for their airline. This often attracts infamy as the airline with the ridiculous amount of added charges. However, this infamy, if nothing else, only encourages customers to seek it out with the promise of cheap travel. In summary, EasyJet's business and management practices have proven extremely effective since the boom of the aviation expansion. With tried and tested methods to manage employee effectiveness and marketing outreach, EasyJet will surely prove to thrive in the future. Thanks for watching.